Hello boys and girls, how you doing? What is the limiting belief? Wow. Okay, let's go with that one. Why do I get this idea from? I have no idea, but my God, I don't make my life easy. Is that right? Okay, let's go. I like a challenge. Let's go. Let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, pile number uno. Uno. Whatever. Okay, so what is the limiting belief? We have the Ace of Cups, the Devil, the Knight of Swords. The limiting belief is there may be mixing love, feelings, and obviously lust. And the thing is, the limiting belief is like, I don't want to talk about love. I don't want to have feeling. I don't want to feelings. What is that all about? I mean, it's like for film, for movies. It's nothing real. You know, it doesn't last. It's just rubbish. I don't see people lasting forever anyway. What the deal? So the limiting belief is, oh, let's just stick to this. So that is codependency, toxicity, lust, pleasure, obsession, sex, all that kind of thing. All good. I mean, you can have all of that. It's no problem. But you cannot deny what is also possible, which is love at first sight. And I think that's what's going to happen, and that is going to be in their face, and the limiting belief is going to be like, woo, goodbye, and they're going to have to rush towards you, because yes, they did fight it for sure, because for them it was like, yeah, the healing underneath. So yeah, the idea was, no, I don't do love, thank you very much. Got a t-shirt, not interested. I don't believe in this. Maybe their parents divorce, or you know, there was a situation between them. It's like awful, and I don't want to repeat this, thank you very much, not interested, don't believe in that. So of course, in the meantime, funny enough, I was thinking that scare myself sometimes. They actually prefer to invest in work, invest money, do making deals, work on their financial stability. They do treat people with respect, but you know what? Do not expect anything more than a little bit of fun with me, because I am not interested. I don't believe in the fairy tale. I'm someone who very busy making money. I prefer to invest in my career. Fine, but they manifested you. Fascinating. So now, wow, that is a lot of anxiety, can't sleep very well at night. What is happening? That was not on my calendar, my goodness. But what they don't understand is, with you, with the Ten of Pentacles, they can maintain the stability and even more success. They can have more abundance financially and with the career, but what they can also have is a whole shebang and be abundant in love and relationship. And because they have you as an anchor, and you vice versa have each other as an anchor, you can, reach, for the stars, because you have that je ne sais quoi that actually bring you to the next level. And that's the limiting belief. They think, oh, it's either this or that. I don't do, love. I just don't do. They don't understand that being with the right person, that can actually push you to the moon. And actually, you can go further than you ever thought was possible. With someone by your side who understand you, respect you, believe in you, and push you in a positive way, and challenge you maybe, but again in a positive way, then you can go for the stars big time. So the sky is the limit, and that's something they're going to learn, because with you they're going to understand, well, my limiting belief about love, lust, blah blah blah, not happening any longer. Eee, I like it. Okay, point number 2. What is the limiting belief? Three of Cups, Two of Hand, Two of Wands. What? Six of Swords. All right. So the limiting belief is pretty interesting here. Obviously, they like to have a choice. So they like to have two, option. They don't like to maybe stay with one person and one person only. They like to, have a bit of a va-va-voom from a lot of people, and that's all good. I mean, why not? If everybody is happy with this, it's not a problem. However, there's an idea of finding harmony and peace in a maybe in a different way. And with you, they can see, they can have the diversity. Obviously, they can have the choice, they can have the unexpected. You know, life doesn't have to be boring just because you're with one person. But with having only one person to focus on, then they can also find the diversity, but something as well different, that the icing on the cake, which is harmony, serenity, peace. And that doesn't have to be boring whatsoever. So yes, maybe they're learning that going piano, maybe balancing the emotion, it's probably the better. Because if you go with many people and you have one, two, or maybe obviously more than one option, then you don't need really to go very deep. Emotionally, it's pretty diluted. But when you are with one person, it's very kind of intense. So they have to manage that. They have to learn how to, balance their emotion, because it's a lot and it's very kind of focused. Yes, they normally have options. They normally have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. They have open options. Fine. That's what they like, it's fine, but that make them happy. And the limiting belief is, can I have the diversity? Can I have the excitement with only one person? But now they're gaining clarity, and maybe they just don't need, they actually realize, okay, hold on a minute, I can be very excited and, very fulfilled with one person only. They're very slow to evolve to that level, and I'm not saying you have to evolve in any kind of situation. You do whatever you want, but obviously they're not fulfilled totally by being with more than one person. Everybody's different. You do whatever you want, at the end of the day, whatever works. But the limiting belief is here, holding to the foundation. They have one way to function, and they just know that, and they don't really want to expand. But at the end of the day, they could reach that castle. So they cannot just stay where they are, because at the end of the day, having many people at some point can get very boring, because it's very superficial. So they're very kind of timid when it comes to their emotion. It's not something they talk about, they even actually maybe acknowledge neither. But maybe they've been betrayed, maybe they've been lied to, maybe they realize, you know what, it's just facade, all of this, is nothing real, and I'm getting to that end of the road with this vibe. Yes, it can be fun to be a bit sneaky and to, like play a little bit, but you maybe as well run away from your own happiness and your true self. So there's something not happening. They want to go to the next level now, because they're actually bored to be there. They want to go up here. Simple. So yes, they can be a bit naughty. They like a piece of this, a little bit of piece of that. Fine, absolutely, why not? But that also get boring, because after a while, it's just pure mechanics, I know I'm so romantic, it's unbelievable. Anyways, they go to the core of themselves now. They really face themselves. Like, that doesn't fulfill me. It's a kind of empty. Yes, it's diverse, but after a while they're all the same, because really, I can't even remember the name, So no, they want a proper connection. The limiting belief is the limiting belief is to not believe in the union or reunion. But now they realize, you know what, the rest is just too fluffy. It doesn't fulfill me. So they're rushing towards you. They want to make it happen. They had to make a decision, a choice. Do I go there? Do I go whatever? Their routine doesn't work anymore. Now they have to open up to their feelings, because they do have feelings. And now they normally, stay very cool, very collected, because there's no other way. They don't have any reason to open up to anything, because there's nothing. But with you, there's butterfly. It's different. There is a lot of desire, big time, a lot of passion, but there's so much more. With you is, the full package. You are someone absolutely loving, very, how can I say, nurturing, but also very strong. They can be challenged. They can be loved like they've been loved before, because it's deep. It's really, really earthy energy. And boom, that's what we have. So you can really feel very happy, very joyful, very light-hearted, and connect to the inner child. And with that, you can never be bored. Never. So here you have it. That was a challenge. Phew, that was something. Anyway, interesting. I hope you think it was interesting as well. At the end of the day, have a beautiful time today, and I see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.